Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great day, or I hope you had a great day. My name is Stephanie and we're going to dive in. I've got a couple things to cover, and so while you were hopping on, I want you to post a new in the comments because I want to connect with you. And so I want to figure out your goals, or know your goals, know your why are you here? And so if you're brand new, post new in the comments. Where are you tuning in from? I am sitting in our lovely house in Kentucky. We just put the kids to bed. And so how are you doing? So the one question, and then we're going to talk about the reboot quick, is the question of the day is, do I have to track my food? Or how do I track my food? Or why do I track my food? And the very quick, brief understanding about why you would want to track your food is this. If you are on a ketogenic diet, okay, hear me with this, a diet versus a lifestyle, or if you're just diving in and trying to get a good understanding of how to eat or what to eat, right? Most of the time people hear, I'm going to do keto, and they dive into eating a whole bunch of fats and they don't track their food. They end up eating too much. Even too much of a good thing can be too much, right? Too much avocado, too much butter, too much bacon, too much fat. Like, it can be too much. So what I love to tell people is this. When you're first starting off, you don't have to track your food forever, and you don't even have to get it like perfect. But what we did years ago is we took MyFitnessPal, or you can use Carb Counter, or you can use whatever tracker you want. And for the first week, all we did was, well, my husband did really well. He actually did the strict ketogenic diet for 2 years before we started drinking ketones, because they didn't exist then. But what I need you to know is this. All I did, and all I encourage you to do, especially if you're brand new, if you're trying to get back on track, is get a food counter, get whatever one you want, track your food to what you think you should be eating. Going like, hey, this is a great meal. This is what I'm having. Hey, I'm going to add a little bit of avocado. Don't overcomplicate it, okay? Do it for a couple days. Track your food, put it into MyFitnessPal, and all I want you to do is at the end of the day, I want you to see where your macros end up. What does that mean? If you're brand new, your macros are your fats, your proteins, and your carbs. So I'm going to show you something real quick, okay? This will give you a very basic understanding, especially if you don't want to go crazy and like dive into eating 80% fat and 5% carbs. If you track what you think is good, right? If you go, okay, I feel like I'm doing a really good job. I'm going to do the best that I can, and I'm going to track all of my food. At the end of the day, you're going to see your carbs, your protein, and your fat, okay? It's going to give you like a little pie chart, just like this. And what you think you were eating, if you do that for a couple days, this will show you how you're eating, and you're going to have one of two distinctions. You're either going to go, oh, I'm actually doing really well. I'm eating low carb. I'm feeling great. Hey, this is a great start. You know what to tweak. If you don't eat enough fat, or if you don't eat, if you eat a little bit too many carbs, you can go, oh, I overate on the carbs. I can take that back a little bit. Or you can look at it and go, whoa, I thought I was eating a lot better than that, and I need to fix it. What this does is it gives you a good visual of how you are eating. The longer you eat this way, whether it's low carb, some people say lazy keto, some people say dirty keto, some people say strict keto, I don't care, right? But the longer you have this lifestyle, guess what? The more in tune to your body that you get, the more you don't have to go and track everything. You know what's going to upset your stomach. You know the foods that you should and shouldn't choose. Like, I don't track my food anymore. Like, it's been 4 years. I know I shouldn't eat this. I know if I eat too much of that, like even heavy cream, a lot of people go, I can have as much heavy cream as I want. I can overeat on fat bombs, and I can add, have 4 cups of fat coffee a day. I just spoke to one of you a couple hours ago, and you were like, man, my stomach has been hurting the last couple days. And so we were kind of figuring out what she was eating or what she was doing in her diet. And she realized every time she was eating dairy, it was causing her stomach to get upset. And I said, that happened to me too. When we dove into this, I was shoving fat bombs in my face. I was making heavy whipping cream and eating it like mousse, like pudding. And then it got to the point where I don't eat heavy cream anymore, and I rarely make fat bombs. Some of you love them. I think that's awesome. Nobody in our family can eat that much dairy, so we don't. So all I want you to know is this. For those of you who have asked if I track my food, or if I still track my food, or what the macros look like, just simply track it for a couple days, see where they end up, and you can choose to tweak them if you want. If you're going crazy, if you're going really strict keto, 80% fat, 15% protein, and 5% carbs. Hopefully your body will make ketones, okay? Not everybody's does. That's it. That's all I wanted to tell you. If you track your food, how do you track your food? What tracker do you use? Do you like to do it? Not everybody does. And so just know that you don't have to dive into the 80% fat right away. You can work into it. So super, super simple. It gives you a good visual. It helps you understand it on your tracker and as you watch yourself pick foods throughout the day. And then later on, you can just do it and you'll be fine. Hey, so we're going to dive also into the reboot real quick. A lot of you have been joining us on this next 60-hour keto reboot. If you're brand new, make sure you're posting new below so you and I can connect. But this reboot kit is only available for 24 more hours and then it's gone. You can join us next month. If you do not join us, you're going to regret it. I'm just letting you know. A lot of you have decided to join us. The reboot kit is simply this. It's a 60-hour reboot to reset your metabolism, okay? So it is a kit, and in the kit, you're going to have your ketones to drink throughout the day. You've got a caffeine and caffeine-free, so 4 different flavors. You've got your lunch and your dinner, so you've got your better broths. I drink them both warm. And then you've got different things. You've got your capsules for the AM and PM. We have the entire instructions in the kit and in the private reboot group, just so you know. If you've already grabbed your reboot kit, private message me and I will get you in the group. If you need to know more about the reboot, you've got 24 hours to decide if you're going to join us. Post reboot in the comments so that you and I can chat. Also, we've got our Mitoplex. It's our electrolytes, okay? So that is in the kit as well. And then lastly, the very last day, when you are done not eating for 60 hours, yes, you can do it. This isn't like a starvation cleanse. This isn't like you're just living off of water. This kit is phenomenal. It gives you everything that you need, from the broth to the ketones to the electrolytes to all of the stuff that your body needs. The only hard part is if you're feeding your kids, right? Or if you're at the office, some people are eating donuts, or if you're in the kitchen. Like, this is about getting your mindset right to take your health and fitness to the next level. So it's going to help you understand that you don't have to be controlled by the clock or the habits or your kids' plates because they left the food behind or because you're bored or you're emotional. The kit is super, super powerful and it's helping so many people, and I've heard so many stories. The fat loss is great. Like, I just talked to a girl the other day and she's like, hey, my last reboot, I lost 12 pounds. That's awesome. And she's like, I feel amazing and I feel like I'm not controlled by food. That is the point of the reboot. So if you're just starting your journey, you can do the reboot. You do not have to be eating strict keto. If you've been eating this way or low carb for a while and you want to amplify what you're doing or get past a plateau, the reboot kit is for you. If you already feel amazing and you're like, I just love to do a reboot, lots of you do it every single month, guess what? We're going to do the reboot. So we're going to do it for 60 hours together. We've got great accountability, great coaches. We do it all together as a group. So post reboot below. You and I will chat and I will get back to you. It is powerful. I promise you will not regret it. And the coaching is phenomenal. The accountability, not a lot of people have that at home. So when we plug you into the group, we do lives every single day. We do Q&A. And then the entire group, that when you're in the group, we add value to this page every single day, 2 or 3 times a day. So it's really awesome. So grab the reboot kit, join us. It'll really just take your mindset and your health to the next level. And then lastly, post new if you're new. I really want to connect with you. So post new below. Where are you tuning in from? And then if you were looking at me like, Stephanie, yeah, right. Like, there's no way that I'm not going to eat for 60 hours. I get it. I hear you. That was me a long time ago. I didn't even want to give up my Little Debbie snacks, okay? But when I started understanding the power of food, and it's taken me a little while to switch over the way that we ate, if this isn't for you right now, maybe it will be later on. We do it every single month. Just chat with me about our 10-day experience. So I think I've mailed like 15 of these out every single day, all over the United States. We've got people drinking ketones in Canada, Hong Kong, Australia. We just opened at Mexico. But if you're like, I'm not going to do the 60 hours, but tell me about this mom fuel. I call it my mom fuel. This is where I started. You drink it. It puts you in ketosis in under an hour. It gets your head above the water, right? And then we work on eating better. This is what it does. You've got the ketones, the energy, the focus, the appetite, the cravings under control. And then you and I are going to work together on your food and everything else that comes after that. So post 10 in the comments, post reboot in the comments. Message me. I want to connect with you. I want to hear your story, and I'll just give you tips and tricks on how to make your journey even better. So continue to turn in the page, continue to tune it's late. Continue to tune into the page because we'll be sharing lots of recipes. I'm also on Instagram, Keto Mom Online, all one word. And you can follow our family. You will see our girls. We've got 4 of them. We homeschool, we travel a lot, and we have a lot of fun. So I look forward to connecting with you. I look forward to doing the reboot with a lot of you. Or if you just want to grab a 10-day experience, you and I will chat, we'll lock arms, and I will help you on this journey. So have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon.